Hey, Ashley again. All right, now.
Oh, yay! We are live, y'all. Technical difficulties, but we did it. We
Finally.
live.
Look at Ashley. All right, I guess we'll wait a couple minutes to see who gets onto the live.
All right. Mm, mm, mm. Man, technical difficulties will kill the vibe. All right, and we all about good vibes, and it's killing it. But we
That's a
made it.
bitch. Thank God. Are you the second live person that's watching?
Who,
Or is it?
me?
Yeah, I think it's you.
Probably, since I'm the one that's joined. So probably I'll be the second one.
Alrighty.
All right.
One more minute.
Okay. 1 minute. That's okay.
Ashley, you got some wine?
We about to call this wine down Sundays for these rants.
Yeah.
Oh,
Might
man.
have to be a thing. Wine down days.
Wine down Sundays for the live rants with natural hair rants.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Can we drink too?
I'm going to say yes. May not be a big glass of wine, but we going to say yes. All right. So we can get started. Hey Vibers, it's Michelle and Keandria here for our latest rant. And today we're going to be talking about why your protective styles are not protecting, okay? Because I've recently had some experiences with hair shed, major hair loss while protecting my hair in a, well, I would say a protective, having a protective style which was meant to protect my hair, right? So yeah, I don't know if y'all like watched my live from my personal page recently, but I had a live where I was doing my hair, and I was talking about how um a couple of weeks ago, right before my birthday, I was taking my hair down and prepping for, what I wanted my hair to look like for my birthday. And then when I was doing my hair, I was like, I got a whole lot of hair shed. I don't have the ball of hair anymore, or else I would have put it on this on this video. But I had literally a ball of hair that was like literally the whole palm of my hand. Like it was so big. And I was like in panic mode when I was doing my hair for my birthday. So I was like, oh my God, like, am I about to have any hair left on my head after I take, after like I do everything? Like, which when I say everything, I mean like going through the whole wash day routine, detangling, um, trimming, and all of that. Like, how much hair I'm about to have left? Because all the hair growth I experienced, which I felt like I experienced a lot, I lost as soon as I took down my protective style. So I don't know. I feel like that's a common like issue and complaint when we're wearing like protective styles. I don't know. Like, have you experienced that, Candria, where you took down any of your protective styles and then you had like a gang of hair that came out?
All the time. And then usually I don't notice how much hair I'm taking out until I'm washing it. And then I'm bringing out clumps of hair and it look like I'm going bald and I'm sticking it on a shower. And then by the time I get out, I got all these balls everywhere. Yeah. it scares the shit out of me because it really makes me feel like I'm going bald.
Yes. Oh
Like
my.
there's the protection. 'Cause I'm scared right now. Like where is my hair?
Yeah. Yeah, that's the same. That's the same thing. It's like, okay, like what am I about to have left? Like, and then when your hair sheds that much, then it also makes you feel like, oh, how is my hair damaged, and how much hair will I need to, I need to trim off after I've went through my style, because once you get all that hair loss and your hair starts thinning out at the ends, and it's like, all right, in order to make it like look full again, it's like, okay, dang, how much am I gonna have to trim off now that I actually went through like, and detangled and washed and all that with my hair, and I got all this hair that's in the shower or the sink if you wash your hair in the sink, um, or just all over the floor if you when you combing your hair out, like, bro, what am I about to do? So yeah, so I experienced that a couple of weeks ago. So what I recognized, I have to reflect on. I would say I reflect on my process of prepping for my protective style, and realize that I didn't effectively prep. So what ended up happening is that I had did my hair for Christmas time, and then I took my and then I had my hair up all the way until my birthday. So it was like around December 30th to about March 14th is when I had my hair in my protective style. Right before December 30th, for a week, I had my hair flat ironed or whatever for the holidays. Then I didn't rewash my hair. I was like, okay, well, my hair has already been washed. It's not dirty. Haven't worked out. Haven't sweated. So I'm just like, all right, well, I'm just gonna go straight into my protective style and not rewash my hair. To then blow dry it again, to then put it in a protective style. So my thought process was like, yeah, my hair is cool because I've already washed it, conditioned it, um, or wash, condition, deep condition, put heat protecting on for when I blow dry my hair, um, and then been putting like a little bit of oil and everything on my hair to like maintain my hair being straight. And then I went straight into the protective style like a week later. So yeah, then took my hair down and got literally that handful ball of hair from my in my as big as my palm, when I took my hair down. Realized like I didn't effectively prep. What I should have did was rewash my hair again, even if that was co-washing and not like shampooing or whatever. So co-washed and deep conditioned and blow dried and did it all over again. And I was thinking like, okay, I can skip doing all that step because I've already did it within the past week. And nope, should have did it again. Yeah, like, have you like skipped that step before? Have you, or do you always like, okay, I'm about to rewash my hair again and go straight into my protective style?
Yeah, I always wash my hair in deep conditioning before I go into a protective style. My problem is the fact that I need to always trim my hair before I put it in the protective style. That's where my shedding comes from. Like my hair is moisturized, is all of that. But if I do not trim my hair, I'm going to be taking out clumps of hair like that, and then I still have to get my hair trimmed afterwards. So now I'm even more bald than what I thought I was.
Yeah, I don't trim my hair before the protective style. I trim it right after.
I think
So,
both because I keep my protective styles usually in for like 2.5, 3 months. So I think that I need to trim my hair a little before I put the protective style in. And then since I'm keeping it in around 3 months, I need to trim it a little bit after that too.
mm,
That's what
okay,
I do with my hair.
okay.
I will be taking out a lot of hair. I think that's why I always have to get my hair trimmed after I take out the protective style, because I don't do it beforehand. I just go into a protective style thinking that everything is cool. And then when I take it out, I got all this hair coming out, and now my hair is uneven. So now I have to get it
Take
trimmed.
off more. Yeah, you gotta take off more hair than what you've already lost. Okay. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I haven't had that experience of the needing to trim before and after. For my hair particularly, I'm fine with trimming right after. So that's good for me.
Do you see what?
I'm laughing. I'm laughing at my sister. Look like Cat Williams with her hair trimmed and straight. Well, I'm sure your hair is loving you for your trim, sister. Definitely
Right.
loving you for it. Since since I know with your schedule it's harder for you to like you know, keep up the maintenance of your hair. So I know your hair is loving it. But yeah, like you going back to what you're saying is yeah, I can trim right after for me specifically because I keep up with my personal trims every 3 months anyway. So if I'm trimming my hair right before within that time frame I do a protective style, then I don't do it again right before and then right after or whatever. So for me, I have my trimming routine is about 3 months right now, so I usually try to do a protective style within that same time frame. So within that 3 month time frame, yeah, that's how it works for me. But yeah, I messed up with the last time with not because I had trimmed my hair. I trimmed my hair when I had when I did my hair. So it was that 3 month time frame. I did my whole wash routine and heat protective routine. I trimmed my hair before I straightened it because I it was time to do that. And then yeah, and then right before, and so then I went straight into the protective style and thinking I was gonna be fine when I should have gone through a whole re-moisturizing routine, and could yeah, re-moisturizing and conditioning routine for my hair. So yeah, but I was thinking some other ways like okay, we mentioned like not effectively prepping your hair, um not effectively prepping your hair, meaning remoisturizing and reconditioning your hair, um, going into a protective style. We mentioned you not trimming your hair before a protective style. So also your maintenance when you have your protective style up makes a difference too. I know that for a long time I wouldn't moisturize my hair while I had my hair in my protective style. Like I wouldn't wash my hair when my braids were in, because like that heaviness of the water after
Mm.
you wash your hair and then your braids is all damp down your back and like I didn't like that. I didn't like that feeling. So I wouldn't wash my braids, and I wouldn't spray like any leave-in conditioner down like literally down the base of my braids. I wouldn't do that. Um, and so those two things I learned that are most effective for maintaining your protective style is like literally washing your hair and your braids when you're or whatever type of protective style, twist, braids, whatever, while they're in, um and moisturizing your braids daily, like all the way down. Yeah.
Me, I don't really wash my braids because I don't like that fuzzy look on my new growth. But I do feel like I need to make sure that my scalp is always oiled and moisturized, because if it's not, then it's going to become itchy, and then I'm going to be scratching my scalp, and then my protective style is not going to last at all.
Got it.
and my hair tends to be more dry when I don't make sure that my scalp is oiled. So then I
Right.
still care when I don't do that. So I have to make sure that my scalp is oiled at all times because I have
Right.
dry scalp.
Got
So
it.
yeah, I have to make sure it's oiled. I might need to wash it now because it does have like some buildup, but I wouldn't say wash it often because your
Yeah.
braid or your protective style is going to look old really quick.
Quick. Yeah. Um, yeah, now I think that's another topic too to discuss is like how long do you keep your protective styles up? And maybe that's something we can talk about later, um, in a different rant or whatever. But your sometimes your protective styles aren't protective too because you are keeping them up way too long, like way past its expiration date. So
Right.
that's another thing too. But I know there's some people that like to keep their, like for me, I want to get all the bang for my motherfucking buck when I have my styling, okay?
Who needs
Because okay, because look, 100 about it was like $150 for some box braids, and then me, I love getting faux locks, and luckily I love my friend Makila because thank you friend because she did my hair really for free for for the faux locks I had in December. But when I actually pay to get my faux locks done, that's off top about 300. So between 150 to 300 to get a protective style in, and you think I'm going to keep my style up for 6 weeks, you gotta be messed up. I'm not keeping my style up for no 6 weeks or whatever. So that's a so so for
right?
the bank for having a bang for your buck or whatever, that to me that matters. I'm keeping my hair in for
3 months.
more than 6 weeks or whatever, right? But I think that maybe not keeping it up for, I don't know, it's hard to say. I think for me, my mark is about two. It's about 8 to 9 weeks with a style. By that point, like after 9, I think my hair is like, no, we need to. It's time to really take your hair down. And I remember, like you were saying, okay, you usually keep your hair up for 3 months. And for me, my hair is like, I'll push it all the time past that mark. It'd be like between 10 and 12 weeks. But I think really 8 to 9 is when I need to take my hair down.
But it definitely ain't no damn 6.
It definitely ain't no 6.
These
Definitely ain't
braids
no 6.
too much to take them out in 6. I might get a touch up in 6 weeks, but I'm not taking these out completely in those 6 weeks. Not for no $400. You got me
No,
up. No,
no,
ma'am.
no, 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 no. I need all, like I said, I need the bang for my buck because that $300 $400. No, we keeping that up. um, but yeah, so it's like okay, yeah, keeping your styles up past your expiration date could be it's a reason another reason why your hair isn't your protective style is not protecting. Your hair is dried out. Synthetic hair especially has a tendency to dry your hair out more and cut your hair. I learned that I learned that a little while ago too. It's like synthetic hair can really cut at the strands of your hair. So um especially if you have fine hair, like I have fine strands of hair, so my hair will break easily. So I have to be really cognizant of how often I wear my protective styles because of that. So yeah, yeah, the synthetic hair, that could
Hey,
be why another reason.
devil. It is the devil for me because I guess I'm allergic to the chemicals in it. So
Mm-hmm.
scalp be itching as soon as I put it on my head. So it's cheap to use, but it's not
Yeah,
great to use because it itches like hell. Like as soon as
yeah.
that air hit my scalp and I'm patting. I'm patting because it itches like shit.
You,
Apple cider baths for your synthetic hair.
uh-huh.
So it really works because my hair my scalp has not really itched since I got that apple cider vinegar bath. So if you
Right.
synthetic hair, do that, please.
Yeah.
Or you're gonna
I
be her out, or you're gonna be beating your head. One.
like Beyonce, pat, pat, pat your weave, girl.
Yeah. You
Yeah, yeah, I don't have any problems with that. Like my hair doesn't isn't allergic to synthetic hair, so I don't get the experience with the itchy scalp as a result. So I don't have that problem. But yeah, I think that's another thing to consider too. It's like, man, um, are you allergic to the hair? Synthetic hair cutting at your hair. Um, yeah, those are major gems that people um need to consider too when you are having your protective styles in. But I want to go back to what you were saying about um about oiling your scalp or whatever, and not washing your hair too frequently, going back to that. Yeah, I think that realistically for me, once a month at minimum with my protective style is for washing my hair is needed. Like I think I learned that too. It's like I need to literally like clean my scalp literally at least once a month within that protective style. And for me, preventing the fuzziness, is the mousse.
mm-hmm.
Like yes, so it's spraying the mousse on my hair after I've washed it, so my hair won't get as fuzzy. When I do that immediately, I think that for me that helps. And oiling my scalp at minimum once a week for sure. Um, Helps with maintaining the moisture from my scalp. And then having to, like I was going back to that before, is spraying my protective style down with either a leave-in conditioner, or if I don't have a leave-in spray conditioner, then I put some conditioner and water in a bottle and spray that down my braids to like moisturize my actual hair. Because um I think that all plays a factor. If your scalp is dry, of course you're going to experience the hair shed. But if your hair itself in the protective style is dry, and not getting any moisture that way, then you're going to experience it. So it's like a balance. You got to make sure your scalp is clean and moisturized, as well as your hair is moisturized down your protective style. So, yep, that's what those are my solutions that have helped me in reducing my hair shed for my protective styles, and knowing when to take my hair down. I don't always take it down when I should, but I know I have a breaking point. It's like, it's time. It's really time to come out at that 8 to 9 week mark.
I think I'm pushing like what week 5 right now. So I got a good like 5 more in this.
Okay.
Yeah, I got about 5 more. I'm gonna push it to the limit because I need to get my money's worth.
Yeah. 5 weeks. Okay, so you buy like between that 10 to 12 weeks is like your mark to take your hair down.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
yeah, I usually don't take my protective styles down any earlier than that. I try to hold on until my protective styles for at least like 2.5 months because I don't like manipulating my hair too much.
Mm-hmm.
My protective style gives me a break from doing that. So yeah, I got to keep it in for at least 2.5 months, at least. But I won't go
Yeah.
past. But then I'm gonna be looking crazy around here. So I won't do anything earlier than 2.5, but I won't do anything after 3.
Yeah.
It has to be in that middle.
That makes sense. That makes sense. Yep. So yeah. So it's really about, yeah. So protecting your hair, in your protective style comes with knowing what works best for your hair ultimately. Like knowing that, after going through that literally panic moment or whatever, I've now have enough information for me to recognize that I need to always, you know re-moisturize and deep condition my hair. I need to, you know, wash my hair at minimum once a month when I have my protective style in. I need to trim my hair right after. Um, I need to definitely keep my hair moisturized and maintained in the protective style. Um, and not keeping my hair up more than 9 weeks for me. That's my solutions for my hair. And for me, like with my hair type, of course we both have type 4 hair, right? But I have high porosity hair. So my hair absorbs all my moisture really fast.
And mine,
So, right. So you have low porosity hair, meaning your hair, it takes a longer time for moisture to like absorb into your hair. And mine is the opposite. As soon as water hit it, my hair wet. It's completely it's completely dry, like wet. Like as soon as I shampoo my hair or put water on my hair to shampoo it, it's like I can just go ahead and lather super fast. But as a result of like it taking in moisture so quick, my hair dries out really quick. So I have to so I have to maintain a lot of moisture for my hair in order for me not to have like a lot of hair shed. So yeah, that's my solutions. Definitely knowing what your hair needs best before a protective style, and knowing how to maintain those protective styles to get the most out of your hair growth and hair retention, length retention, um, when you're coming out of it.
yeah, basically. Or if you don't know all that stuff, you're gonna be bald head like how these men think I am from the rant.
First off, you come out of that protective style with losing all that hair, you really do feel like a bald head scallywag and got no hair in the back. Okay, that's how we feel it.
Or the front.
Or front, or the sides, all around bald head. Okay, looking like Tommy from Rugrats.
Tommy, I you looking like, yeah. So you need to make sure your hair is moisturized, your scalp is oiled, and you aren't leaving your protective style in longer than it needs to be.
Yeah.
It's
Period.
it's basically that simple. Trims, oil scalp, moisturize hair, don't leave it in too long. It's 4 simple things. Now, am I going to stick to them 4 simple things? I can't tell you that. I'm going to try. I really am. My hardest thing is going to be the trimming. We know that that's the hardest thing for me is trimming. I mean, I got to get a big cut every year because I don't stick to trims. So I'm going to try to stick to the trimming. I trim
Yes.
this protective style. So after I take these out, I think I'm going to get another professional trim and then keep my hair out probably for like a month or so and then get another protective style.
Okay. Yes, please keep up those. Please keep up those trims. I know I seen my sister and Ashley say 3 months with the old face when I said every 3 months. But I mean, you gotta do what works best for your hair. Like for me, around every 3 months works best for me with trimming my hair. I get a lot of single strand knots. And like I said, my strands are fine. So single strand knots and split ends come really quickly for my hair. So I've learned that if I go longer than 3 months, I'm experiencing a lot of single strand knots, like split ends going up longer up my hair shaft. So I'm like, all right, I have to literally trim my hair every 3 months, even when I don't want to. And definitely I trim my hair after every protective style. So if I leave my protective style in for 2 months, then I trim it. Um, if I leave it in for the 3 months, I definitely trim it. So um, that works best for my hair. But whatever works best for your hair, and you just really have to pay attention to your hair for when you recognize you need it to be trimmed. Like it's a single strand knots? Are you getting a lot of split ends? Are you seeing all those little pieces of broken hair on your shirt or on your countertop when you're like combing your hair out, or detangling? That's how you know when your hair needs to definitely be trimmed.
Right. I don't think I have to do every 3 months. I can probably do maybe every 4 to 6. So I need to be trimming my hair at least 2 to 3 times a year. But if I am getting a protective style, then I do need to trim it right after and probably right before too, just to trim just a little bit.
Yeah.
So everybody's
Yeah.
hair is different. Just know what your hair needs, but don't be like me and go a whole year without trimming your hair because
Oh Lord, no. I
it
never
doesn't.
did that one.
It does not end well at all. Every I have to get like the minimum 3 inches cut off every single time I wait that long. Like I could have butt length hair right now if I wanted to, but these trims that I be missing,
Oh my gosh. No.
it's okay.
Don't.
We're gonna do better. It's 2021. I'm gonna do this year, okay? I got my
Yeah.
hair. I trimmed my hair before this protective style. I got my hair trimmed last year, so my hair is back to doing.
I'm laughing at why every like what a year.
I'm with trims. Like I just don't like getting trims, but now I'm really starting to understand. Like when we used to get our hair trimmed, and we would think that the hairstyles was scissor happy. No, we really needed that shit because our hair was messed up. We really needed that cut, but we just really thought that they just wanted to cut all our hair off. No,
Yeah,
we
see, no. That's a whole different rant. We gonna put that in the series too, separately about trims and scissor happy hairstylists, because that's a real thing. So we don't want to misconstrue y'all thinking that these hairstylists are trimming what actually needs to be trimmed all the time, because they be scissor happy for real. But yes, if you gone a year without trimming your hair, then I'm assuming that yes, you're gonna need about a good 3 inches or more cut off for sure. A
here's
whole year.
I need to get mine trimmed, but I'm finally got my little length. You ain't gonna have that length long if you don't get it trimmed.
Period. Period.
You
All
hold
right.
friends, that's gonna break off. So just go ahead and trim it. I'm telling you from experience, go ahead and trim it, okay?
You talking about it, just go ahead and do it. Like you saying, oh, I need to get mine trimmed, just go ahead and do it. Don't even think about it.
Hair is hair. It'll grow back as long as you're doing what needs to be done for it to grow. So just go ahead and trim it now, and it'll grow back.
It will grow back. For sure. Okay? Because we all went through them bald head scallywag phases. Look, you did the teeny weeny afro, okay? I did the big chop for sure. And then I started wearing protective styles. So nobody's seen what my little teeny weeny afro really looked like. Cause it was in protective styles the entire time. But yeah, go ahead and trim that hair.
Ash, have bald head. You just I've been doing what I've been telling you to do as far as maintaining your growth. You don't be listening. You don't listen. That's that's why you walk around like Caillou and Little Bill, because you what you supposed to be doing.
All right, so I think we dropped some gems. I think we also got some reminders for ourselves. And yeah, and I think that moving forward, we got to keep each other accountable. Okay, Natural Hair Rants community, our vibers, we got to keep each other accountable.
Ashley said she's Cynthia.
Okay, Cynthia from Rugrats. Okay, look, look, Cindy Sin Sin. Okay, trim your hair. Okay, Cindy Sin Sin needs a trim.
Yeah, or you real.
so so yeah, I want to thank everyone for joining us today with our rant and our discussion about trimming our hair, about just overall maintenance in effective preparation of your protective styles. Yeah, I hope you took away some good points for your own hair, in your own natural hair routine, because like I said, me and Keandria are going to be keeping each other accountable, giving each other reminders about how to effectively maintain our protective styles so that they are actually protecting our hair. Like, that's the main goal.
It's really just gonna be you giving me a reminder because I don't have to remind.
Okay, even if it's just me giving you the reminders, okay? But natural hair rants, we got to make sure that that you guys keep each other accountable. We are a community here. Like, in this live right now, Ashley and Amber been keeping each other accountable.
That
So yeah, we got to keep it up. But thank you for watching. Bye, Vibers.
next week. Bye.
Next week. See you soon.